Continuing coverage here at the Thornbury Surfacing Stadium with the scorer of Chippenham's third goal today, the girl that really killed it. Harvey, it was only a couple of weeks ago we stood here and introduced yourself as a new signing. Today you make your home debut and no better way to mark it.
Oh, yeah, no, it was a good game. Couple of chances throughout the game, probably should have scored a couple more, but always nice to eventually get on the score sheet, and I thought the boys played well. I thought it was just a good game overall.
Good to see obviously what you brought to the table today, Harvey, apart from the goal of course, which inevitably came after a lot of the hard work, a lot of hard running for yourself today down that left hand side. Really did have their fullback on toast at certain parts in the game, but you know it's in this kind of arena that you sort of claim that you want to come across and get your legs stretched and really make yourself a better player and aid in your own development. Yeah,
it was a good challenge. I think the wing back was trying to match me all game. I think just had the legs on him. I think the whole game, well up until I came off, but just all over the park, everyone really physical. It's just a new test for me. Obviously not playing like a lot of men's football in my life, relatively new to it, and I think I challenged myself well today. I thought it was good.
Just had the old laugh and joke there about 8 games to Wembley and that we're going on away. Of course, you can't forget that you are obviously on loan from Bristol Rovers, so you may not necessarily be here when we do grace the Wembley pitch in the FA Cup final. But with the time and the duration of your loan here, you should see you through certainly for the next couple of FA Cup games. Not to get too far ahead of ourselves, but it's a first round tie. Who are you looking for, Harvey, if you can possibly get there? I mean, surely, the badge is emblazoned on your chest. How would you like a chance to have a crack at your employers?
Well, I don't think I'll be able to play. Hopefully Rovers do get a good team, so hopefully they can go on and get to Wembley as well. Hopefully we'll see you there. But yeah, just anyone, a league team, I think, to really show what I can do, and hopefully if it gets televised as well, I can just put myself out there and hopefully get into the Rovers team.
Well, there you go, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Third goal scorer Harvey Greenslade predicting an FA Cup final in May of Chippenham Town versus Bristol Rovers at the big one at the home of football. Harvey, excellent performance today, young man. Great to cap it off with a goal. Hope it continues, mate.
Thank you.
Well done. Continuing coverage here at the Thornbury Surfacing Stadium with Chippenham's second goal scorer. The goal really sent us on our way, didn't it, Luke? And man of the match, I'm not sure if you've been made aware of that, but as voted by the Chippenham supporters, a great performance from yourself today, capped off with a goal.
Yeah, I think it's just what we needed today. Bit of confidence, 3 open play goals. Nice to get on the score sheet again, but the main thing is getting in the hat. We know how important the cup is for the club and the players. So the further we go, since I've been here, we haven't really had a cup run. So I think that's something in our minds for this year. Hopefully we can go a bit further and maybe reach that first round.
Good performance from everyone today, Luke. Obviously yourself is now, despite your young age as a senior member of the squad in terms of minutes racked up, making your, I believe, 8th straight appearance, is it today? I don't think you've missed a minute of game time so far, but it must be really pleasing for yourself as one of those lads that you always see trying to bring other people up around you, to see so many good performances today. I mean, man of the match could have really been thrown on any one of maybe 10 or 12 players today that have been involved with the team.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to see some, I say young lads, they're established now, but a few young lads breaking through and playing more minutes. You had Kane and King are starting today, Noah coming off again, and I think we've got a really good core of balance. We've got a few young lads, a few older lads like Will Richards. He's pretty old. He's very old actually, Will. So obviously he's experienced, and then a few lads like myself that's played this level before, and hopefully we can blend in all the different types of personalities we've got and have a really good go again this year.
Obviously it doesn't really go without saying, the FA Cup, it carries that little bit of magic for a football player, for a football supporter. At this level of football, trying to get into that first round proper is really the key. I know obviously we're not going to be looking past the 3rd and 4th qualifying rounds, but in an ideal Luke Russe dream world, who are we playing in that first round, Luke?
I would, if I'm honest, I would love a Bristol Rovers away. A bit personal to me. I'd love to go back there and show them, and hopefully, but any football league, get in there. We got to get there first. I think we got 2 or 3 more rounds until we get there. But anything for the club, really. To be honest, I know a few years ago we had Northampton at home. Obviously, I didn't play, but and that was such a good occasion for the club, and I think it really establishes. It gives the club a ground to work from for the next couple of years if you get far. So I'm not anyone. I've never really had a good cup run, if I'm honest. I've always never made it to the first round, so that'll be one that I'd love to tick off this year.
And obviously now the FA Cup gets put to bed for a couple of weeks, Luke. It's back to the league. We just had a conversation with Gary about the same thing. A disappointing result on Tuesday against Hampton. No more feeling that disappointment than yourself, but a good chance to put it right against an out of sorts Dulwich side this Saturday.
Yeah, I think we've got 2 home games now. I don't know if it's Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, but we've got 2 home games in. Don't want to jinx it, don't really want to bring it up, but I think we're unbeaten at home so far, so we back ourselves against anyone here. we spoke at the start of the season about making this place a real fortress, and we've done that so far. And anyone, whether it's Dulwich, Slough or whoever, we feel like we've got a really good foundation to get some points here, so hopefully we can get a few more.
And a clean sheet today as well, Luke, as well as the 3 goals. That's always got to be pleasing as a man who really prides himself on being in both ends of the pitch. You got your goal and an excellent last-ditch challenge there to keep the clean sheet safe for the boys. Underrated, isn't it? That work on the defensive side of things, but a clean sheet is always one of those great things to go in with.
Yeah, you've known me for a few years now, Simon. I love working at both ends, that box-to-box midfielder, that chipping in at one end and making sliding tackles to the other to keep clean sheets, and I feel like I've done that today. But yeah, the clean sheet and the 3 points, and not the 3 points, the through to the next round are the most important thing that I'm happy with.
Good stuff. Well, Luke, obviously we'll let you catch on for today now, but got your goal, got your clean sheet, got your man of the match. Go and enjoy your bottle of wine, mate. I'm sure Neil's got one prepped for you, buddy.
Top man, Simon. Thank you.
Mate.